Here's a detailed guide on connecting deeply with the Quran. Tips for enlightening your spirit. Blending practical steps with spiritual insight so your relationship with the Quran feels alive, personal, and transformative. 1. Purify your intention, niyya. Approach the Quran not merely to read, but to receive guidance from Allah. Make dua before opening it. O Allah, open my heart to your words and grant me understanding. Remember, it's not about finishing pages quickly, but about letting the message sink into your soul. 2. Understand the words you read. If Arabic isn't your first language, read a trusted translation alongside the Arabic text. Learn basic Quranic Arabic vocabulary. Even 50 to 100 common words will make your reading much more meaningful. Use tafsir, interpretation, for context. It brings the verses to life by explaining why and when they were revealed. 3. Read with a present heart. Set aside distractions. Silence your phone, pick a quiet corner, and be fully there. Read slowly, pausing after impactful verses. When Allah describes Jannah, imagine it. When He warns of Jahannam, seek refuge. When He commands, feel the responsibility. 4. Make it a dialogue with Allah. The Quran is Allah speaking to you. Respond in your heart or with dua. Example, verse. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon Him. Response, Ya Allah, make me among those who trust in you completely. This turns reading into a living conversation. 5. Be consistent, even if small. A few heartfelt verses daily are better than a rushed reading of a whole juz once a month. Fix a time slot. Early morning, far to sunrise, is highly blessed for Quran connection. Use a Quran journal to jot down reflections, questions, and action points. 6. Live the Quran. Let verses influence your behavior, speech, and decisions. If a verse talks about kindness, find someone to help that day. The Prophet was described as a walking Quran. Strive to embody its teachings. 7. Connect through recitation. Listen to beautiful recitations by qari'is like Mishari Al-Afasi or Abdul Basit. Recite aloud, even if your tajweed isn't perfect. The Prophet said you get double the reward for struggling. Let your heart move with the melody and rhythm of the words. 8. Seek Allah's help. Understanding and connecting to the Quran is a spiritual gift. Ask Allah for it often. Dua, O Allah, make the Quran the spring of my heart, the light of my chest, and the remover of my sadness. 9. Prepare your heart before reading. Perform wudu. Purity of the body helps prepare the soul. Sit with humility, imagining that you are in the presence of the King of all kings. Take a moment of silence before opening the mushaf to calm your mind and clear away worldly thoughts. 10. Learn the stories behind the verses. Many surahs have specific events, asbab al-nuzul, that explain why they were revealed. Knowing that a verse came down during a battle or to comfort the Prophet in hardship will make it touch your heart on a deeper level. Example, Surah Ad-Duha, revealed when the Prophet felt lonely and worried. This makes its words incredibly comforting. 11. Use the Quran as your decision guide. When confused or facing a life choice, look for related themes in the Quran. The Quran will often give clarity if you approach it with sincerity and dua. Treat it as your first reference, not the last resort. 12. Read in different moods. Sad? Read verses of hope and Allah's mercy. Happy? Read verses of gratitude and praise. Confused? Read verses of guidance and clarity. The Quran has medicine for every emotional state. 13. Connect through salah. Choose a few verses you've reflected on and recite them in your prayer. In sujud, make dua inspired by those verses. This merges Quran and worship into one powerful spiritual act. 14. Share what you learn. Teaching or sharing a verse with family or friends strengthens your own connection. Even posting a short reflection online can spread the light. The Prophet said, "The best of you are those who learn the Quran and teach it." 15. Reflect on Allah's names in the verses. Notice how Allah introduces himself in different contexts. Al-Rahman in mercy-related verses, Al-Hakim in wisdom-filled commands. This strengthens both your knowledge of Allah and your love for Him. 16. Keep coming back even when you drift. We all go through ups and downs. If you miss days or feel distant, don't let guilt keep you away. Just return. The Quran never closes its door on you. 17. Make it part of your identity. Let it be known, by your manners, patience, and humility, that you are someone shaped by the Quran. When people see the Quran in your behavior, it's the strongest connection of all. 18. Read as if it's speaking directly to you. Every verse has a message for the believer. Imagine it's being revealed to your heart right now. When Allah says, "O you who believe," pause and think, Allah is talking to me personally. 19. Link the Quran to your daily life. If you hear gossip, remember the verse about avoiding suspicion and backbiting, 49:12. If you're about to spend money, recall verses about moderation, 17:29. This way, the Quran becomes your instant moral compass. 20. Memorize in small portions but deeply. Even one ayah a week, if understood and applied, is more powerful than memorizing a full surah without reflection. Repeat it in your salah, in your du'as, and while walking. Let it live in your memory. 21. Explore the beauty of its language. Even if you don't know full Arabic, pay attention to repetition, rhythm, and imagery. Example: Surah Ar-Rahman repeats, "Then which of the favors of your Lord will you deny?" This repetition stirs gratitude and awe. 22. Keep the Quran close, physically and emotionally. Have a mushaf in your bag, a digital copy on your phone, or a small one in your car. Seeing it often reminds you to open it, like a gentle call from Allah. 23. Use times of softened hearts. Rainy days, after salah, during hardship, or when traveling. These are moments hearts are softer. Reading the Quran at these times leaves a deeper imprint. 24. Respect its physical and spiritual status. Handle it with care, keep it in a clean place, and avoid putting other objects on top of it. This outward respect nurtures inward reverence. 25. Pray for the light of the Quran. Ask Allah to not just let you read, but to illuminate your heart with it. Dua from the Sunnah: O Allah, make the Quran the spring of my heart, the light of my chest, the remover of my sorrow, and the departure of my worries. 26. End with action. After reading, ask yourself, what will I do differently today because of what I read? Even the smallest change, a kinder word, a moment of patience, is proof that the Quran is living in you. 27. Recite with tajweed to feel the power of the words. Tajweed isn't just about pronunciation, it's about giving the Quran its right. Stretch where Allah tells you to stretch, pause where there's a pause. It changes how the meanings touch your heart. 28. Read the Quran at night. The stillness of the night makes the heart more receptive. Even 5 to 10 minutes before sleep or after tahajjud can be spiritually life-changing. Allah praises those who recite the verses of Allah during the hours of the night, prostrating and standing. 3:113. 29. Ponder the repetition of themes: mercy, patience, gratitude, justice. These appear again and again. Notice when Allah repeats a concept. It's a sign that it's crucial for your life. 30. Link the Quran to nature. When you see the sky, recall verses about creation. When you hear thunder, remember the verse: the thunder glorifies him with praise. 13:13. This makes your surroundings a constant reminder of the Quran. 31. Combine reading with writing. Keep a Quran reflection journal where you write: 1. The verse. 2. Its meaning. 3. Your reflection. 4. An action point. Writing helps your mind and heart absorb the guidance more deeply.